Hello and welcome to Akshu's Kitchen. Today we'll see how to prepare quick tomato chutney, for which we'll need the following ingredients to serve approximately 2 to 4 people. Actually, for 2 large tomatoes you'll need 1 medium sized onion. Because I'm using 3 large tomatoes, I'll need 1.5 medium sized onion, but since the onion I'm using is very big, I'm using just one of them. 3 large cloves of garlic, 3 to 4 red chillies according to your spice level. First, in a pan I've added 1 teaspoon of oil, and when it is hot I'm going to add the 3 cloves of garlic which I have cut into small pieces. If you are using small cloves of garlic, you'll need at least 10 to 12 of them. So I'm going to saute it for a minute until it turns light golden in color and loses the raw flavor, and then I'm going to add the 1 large onion. That is, you'll need 1.5 medium sized onion, but I'm using 1 large onion which I have roughly chopped, and again saute it for just a minute. You need not fry it very well. Also add the red chillies along with the onions at this stage. As I already said, you can alter the number of red chillies according to the spice level. So just saute it for a minute, and immediately I'm going to add the 3 large tomatoes which I have roughly chopped again. So as I already said, 2 large tomatoes, you'll need 1 medium sized onion, and also add about 3/4 teaspoon of salt, which will help in softening the tomatoes very quickly. So I'm going to fry this for about 2 to 3 minutes until the tomatoes shrink well and becomes very juicy and pulpy. This chutney will be really hot and spicy. I have used 4 big sized red chillies which will be very hot, but if you don't want it to be too hot and spicy, you can reduce it. The wheat dosa and oats dosa, it will be very blunt. For such types of dosa, if you use this chutney, it will be really hot and spicy and goes well with those type of dosa, also with the normal idli and dosa. So after about 3 minutes, you can see the tomatoes are all very soft and it's done. I'm going to switch off the stove and allow it to cool down to room temperature, and then transfer it to a mixer or blender and grind it into a coarse paste like this. I've not added any water to this, just the moisture in the tomatoes and the onions is enough to maintain this consistency. Transfer it to a bowl and keep it aside. Next, in a tadka pan, I am going to add about 1 tablespoon of oil, and when it is hot, I am going to cut 1 small onion into small pieces, and I am going to add it to the hot oil and fry it until it is golden in color. And once it turns golden, I am going to add about half a teaspoon of mustard seeds to this and allow it to cook for another 1 minute until the onion turns dark golden in color and the mustard starts spluttering. You should hear the sound of the mustard crackling, and then add the curry leaves. And once it's all done, switch off the stove, and I'm going to pour this on the already prepared tomato chutney, and it is ready to serve. As I already said, it goes well with all types of idli and dosa. Try it and you'll really like it. Thank you for watching Akshu's Kitchen.